Okay, so it is a concurrent team and individual world championship. Concurrent in the sense that there'll be 48 guys playing. They'll play every week as individuals, so nothing changes. It's an individual sport. They'll also, at the same time, they'll be playing for 12 teams. 12 teams of 4. It's 18 events. It'll start in January each year, and it'll be finished in August. So you've got a shorter season than people are used to, and it means there'll be the opportunity for fans to miss our play for 4 months and players to have a rest. They'll be playing 10 times in the US and 8 tournaments outside. There'll be 3 in Asia, 3 in Europe, 1 in Australia, and 1 in the Middle East. As individuals, they'll be playing every weekend for a purse of $10 million.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's probably also what they're worth. And after 17 events, you'll have an individual world champion named, and worthy of the name because they'll have played the best players in the world every week during the season. Different courses, different climates. It's a true test of the best. And then you move into the 18th event, which is the team playoffs. Because what will have happened every day of every tournament, and by the way, this is 3 days, not 4, and there's no cut.
Wow. Interesting. And is that the idea, to keep the best players in the world, in a tournament, in contention, in play for the fans, right?
Yeah, because, essentially we are just fans. That's where this began. I
was gonna come with that. I think we'll come on to that a little bit more, where it all started.
Yeah.
But going back to the team element, the team championship on the final 18th event.
Yeah.
That's something that we've never seen in golf before.
No, and I think it's important. The team element is designed so that fans can become impassioned. I think it's a little easier to become tribally associated with a team than it is with an individual. But it's also about generating the content that everybody, I think, might like to see. So of the 4 players per team, the team principal will have to pick 2 scores each morning before they go out.
That's interesting.
Those scores will count towards the team championship. So you're going to have a situation where the team principal will be asked, right, who have you picked today? And then why? And there'll be a reason. It could be course setup, it could be how the guy's feeling. That's interesting.
It is.
And then you go.
So if the principal picks a player for the team that day, said player plays horrendous.
Yep.
The other player from the team who hasn't been picked plays amazing.
Yep.
Their score won't count towards the team.
Correct.
Wow.
And
that's going to be exciting.
It's jeopardy, but it's also, I want to hear the guy who shot the 65 or the 66 come off and say, well, I told you should have picked me, because he went out and shot a 74. Now, the reason it matters, and this is also key because seasonal narrative, making sure that we as fans are engaged from start to finish, every single shot counts. So you've got a situation where one guy is picked and he's playing badly. Mm-hmm. You're interested in that. You're also interested in the dynamic between the team members for the guy who wasn't picked. At the end of the day, the team principal might have made a bad mistake, and the bad mistake counts, because where you end up after 17 events as a team will determine how you go into the playoffs. So the playoffs will be a weekend, $40 million purse, a true spectacle. No matter, on a global sporting stage, it'll be big. That's how we'll end off the season. But if you finish top of the league after 17 events, you get a bye, and you're through to the second round. But because you're seeded 1, you get to pick who you play against as a team, and you get to pick the order in which they go out. So it's a genuine advantage to getting the decision right every day, 3 days per tournament, throughout the entire season, because it gives you that advantage going into the playoffs.